everyone, this is Elena, and today I have actually two videos for you. This is the first one. I'm showing you how to make this beautiful card using the Impression Obsession stamps, and I'll be showing you how to stamp into a circle shape to make a wreath using smaller stamps. And first I cut my circle from Nina White Whisper White cardstock, and then I have a hexagon template I'll have on my blog and in the description link where you can download those for free. And next I'm positioning my stamp, and I'm trying to position it at triangle that is formed by the concentric circles, so it goes over in a round. So I'm using this small stamp. Basically we'll create the wreath, and then with each time I stamped, I rotate my hexagon template for one part for 1/6 of 180 degrees. That will be 30 degrees, that will be 60 degrees because it's 360. Never mind, I'm sorry for the math. So, and next you saw that I stamped those 6 times, and now I'm going with different one. So I'll put this one between the branches, and I'm using the Hero Arts Ombre ink. Before that I used Last Leaf from Pure Color. I think it's W+9 ink pad. So again, I'm repeating those, and I'm stamping it 6 times, and this way I'm starting to build that wreath or circle. So after this, I'll go with different ones. I'm just looking like through my set, like the printed area, which will fit nicely. That's how I choose it. So I'm going with this leaf. So now and you notice that I'm using Prickly Pear Gina K ink pad. So you saw that excuse me, I apologize as well for my voice. It's I'm coming down with a cold, so my voice is kind of scratchy and coughing, so I apologize for that. So you notice that before I inked my stamp, I went over it with Versamarking, and then I just wiped it with my finger. So this way gives you a better impression when you stamp down on your cardstock. So that's why I'm doing that. So it's another tip. So I'm again rotating my template for 60 degrees each time, and you know, like the sides needs to line up with the bottom, and the right side needs to touch the MISTI on the right side, so that way you have even the spread images. So next I'm going with another leaf, and I'm doing darker color, kind of orange rust color. And I think this one was tomato soup. Actually, no, this was... I'll have all the inks listed on my in the description and on my blog. So next, I'm using the acorn. I'm using the charcoal brown from Gina K, and I'm again stamping it 6 times. So the MISTI makes it really easy to have like to arrange your images into a perfect circle, like to repeat them, repetitive stamping into a circle. So next I'm doing another, I'm doing little dots like little berries, and I'm using tomato soup ink pad for this one. And again, I'll stamp those into 6 times, kind of rotating my template in the MISTI and making sure that I have it secured with the magnet so it doesn't move, so it's perfectly stamped. So next I'm done, and I'm just drying all that ink before I go back with the last color. So in a little bit you'll see I kind of jump here because with my finger, I think it's a little bit later, with my finger I touched the tip of the heat gun and actually got burned. So I'm doing voiceover, so you can't really hear the scream. So now next I'm stamping with the forest green. I think that's the Hero Arts ink pad, and to have like get more definition and a little bit darker color on top. So now I'm done, and I'm gonna put away my MISTI. So next I'm using some copper metallic cardstock, and I have a friend die. First I inked my, I wanted to make it more thicker and to have like a little bit more dimension. So I dabbed the Versamark ink pad onto my copper metallic cardstock, and then I embossed it with clear embossing powder. And next I'll repeat the process 2 more times, kind of dab my Versamark, and then I'll actually emboss with iridescent embossing powder. So that's what I'm doing here with the coffee filter and the embossing powder, and I kind of scraped some of it, so I went back and I put more on top of it so I have even coverage. So I kind of make it cool a little bit and then repeat the process 1 more time. So next I'll heat it up again to melt it nicely. So I'll make sure it's cooled down, and then on the back I'm applying some sticky adhesive, the sheet adhesive, so it's easier to adhere the die cut image. And then I'm going on with a bone folder to kind of make it stick. Next I just die cut it off the camera, and I'm just removing the die cut from the whole piece, and then I'm removing the little die cuts from the middle of the letters which are not needed. Then I'm just going to position it onto my circle reed. That's where I burned myself. You saw that the camera shook. So, and then I have that. Next I'm just layering it onto brown card base, and then I have orange yellow panel, and then I have craft foam circle that I cut a little bit smaller, so I pop that layer up a little bit, and then I'm using fast fuse or Tombow extreme adhesive to adhere that so it doesn't fall apart when I put this card through the mail. So next I'm adhering that panel onto my card, and with this my card is done. I hope that you like this video. Well, actually it's not really done. I'm just adding some more embellishments, some brown gems to add a little bit more interest onto the card. So now my card is done, and I hope that you liked this video. For more, check out my blog, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye!